What's going on? If you've been a long time subscriber of mine, you will know that I do not like Lovely T and I do not like Tasha K. I've heard this story floating around our sector of YouTube. And what it seems like is a retired Chicago prison officer shared some classified information with Tasha K. And as it says here, the prison officer, the prison officer might be facing some jail time. Well, it doesn't say it here, but in reading, certain articles, it seems like that person might be facing some jail time. So I've seen the question asked if Tasha K might be facing jail time too. And personally, I hope so. I personally hope so. You see, I've never liked these celebrity gossiping people because they don't respect people's privacy. We've seen it here on YouTube where people dox other people, dig down for their information and put it out there because you don't like that person. Why? Why would you do that to someone? That shit is not cool. And so these celebrity gossipers on YouTube will say, well, it comes with the territory. You're a celebrity, then, it comes with the territory. People are going to get down into your lives and stuff like that. But the thing is, we have choices in life. If I become a celebrity, you don't have to search for juicy topics to talk about me. It's a choice that you made. It doesn't come with the territory. You guys made it the territory. Or made it a part of the territory, or however you guys want to coin the phrase. You don't have to dig down into anybody's lives. And that's why I don't like none of these gossipers, these celebrity gossipers, these tea sippers. And they're arrogant with it because they believe, because of all this so-called, I call it so-called for a reason. I've done videos about this so-called freedom in America. Because of all this so-called freedom, they believe they can do what they want, they can say what they want, like we've seen it every day. You see women believe I should be able to slap a guy in his face and he shouldn't hit me back because I'm a woman. People just believe I can say this and say that because of freedom of speech. And it's no different with these Tasha K's and these people. And because they've been gaining so many followers and they're getting so many views, they become very drunk with that YouTube power that they have. And they become very arrogant. And they believe that they have the right, because of the so-called freedom, to pry into people's business. And we've seen where this chick here has taken it a little bit too far. And this is not the first time she has taken it far. But it's evident she doesn't give a fuck. Because all those other times with Cardi B and the Jaguar Wright and these people, she'd never learned her lesson. Or she just didn't care. Now, if the FBI snatches her, I will not feel sorry for her. Because somebody needs to learn a lesson. The case is an ongoing case. Why is she so hell-bent on trying to get information about R. Kelly to put it out there? She's not a lawyer. She's not a private investigator by profession. She's not a part of the FBI or the CIA. She's not a police. If she wants to do detective work, then she needs to join the academy. Too much power is being given to these vloggers. where they believe they can just say anything about anyone and dig down into people's business and put it out there. Why don't people dig down into Tasha K's life and put her shit out there? I can't stand none of these chicks. Tasha K nor Lovely T. Or anybody like her. Or them. She crossed the line. This court of public opinion nonsense, it needs to stop. And that's why Bill Cosby said that the internet has given a lot of insignificant people a loud voice. And it is true. Just look at the sectors. Some of the brokest, dustiest men and women out here thinking they have power because they can have a voice to talk a whole bunch of shit and cause confusion and problems. As far as I'm concerned, this is disrupting order. The system is set on order. That's why you have firemen, you have policemen, you have nurses and doctors. Everything is put and categorized in its correct place, according to profession. And you have to go to school to learn how to do these things. Now we have some people, I don't know, who are totally insignificant. They don't have no friends. They don't have a social life. They have a computer and a keyboard, and they just go on there, find people's information, and just talk a whole bunch of shit. And many of them are not even smart. They're not articulate. They're not intelligent. But the internet gave them a loud voice, like Bill Cosby said. And then they grow and they grow with subscribers, and they become more powerful, and they believe they're invincible and untouchable. I hope the FBI goes after this chick for what she did. If the system is already handling the case of R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and these guys, who is Tasha K to stick her nose into it? She's not a part of that system that's handling the case. She needs to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down and know her place. She is too arrogant. There's a saying in Jamaica that high seat killed Miss Thomas Puss. I never knew that. I never knew what it meant when I was growing up. It wasn't until I became an adult I realized what it means. That high seat is when you become arrogant. You place yourself above others. And then one day you will fall off that seat and die. Not literally die, but figuratively. And that's what needs to happen to some of these vloggers. They're thinking they're too high and mighty. And we see this a lot when it comes with women. Not only black women, but women period in America. I've told you guys about this level of arrogance in America. As a child growing up, I could never understand why the presidents were so arrogant until I came to America and I realized it's the people. It's not all of them, but it's most of them. Arrogant as fuck. Don't believe me? So look at these gay guys. They lead with arrogance. Look at the news anchors. Look at some of these politicians. Just look at the people on YouTube. You'll find some of them broke as shit. They ain't got no money, but they're very arrogant. Especially the women. They come in here and act as if they're somebody. They're totally insignificant. Act like they got money. They ain't got shit. Life is a mess. And they come in here and act as if they're better than people, trying to expose, so-called expose and out other people, instead of trying to get their lives together. Arrogance. Anyway, well, the FBI will know what to do with this fool. She needs to know her place. And I hope they make her an example So some of these vloggers can tone it the fuck down. Trying to dig into people's lives, call themselves exposing people. And with the arrogance they do it with, because they believe they're untouchable. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Peace.